Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the world, responsible for nearly 17.9 million deaths every year. In the state of Arizona alone, 83% of the adult population 65 years and older die from either cardiovascular disease or stroke. As we age, our body's ability to bounce back from unhealthy behaviors really decreases, and we start to suffer the consequences of decades of poor lifestyle choices. It is estimated that by the year 2020, 17.6% of Arizona's population will consist of older adults. That is over 1 million people at an elevated risk for developing cardiovascular disease. To put that into more of a perspective for you, it would take 20 of the Arizona Cardinals football stadiums in Glendale to house that many people. Fortunately, the solution to decreasing heart disease is simple. By simply modifying our lifestyles and increasing our healthy habits, such as consuming nutrient-dense foods and exercising, we can erase this issue. Unfortunately, that is a lot easier said than done, as we live in a culture of convenience. Our culture has allowed us to get fast food just by driving less than a minute away from our house and spending maybe $2 on dinner. Also, anything we could ever want and need is simply at the click of a button and arrives the next day. This has set us up for habits of quick results and fast expectations, and honestly, laziness. This culture of convenience has set us up for disease because we are not moving our bodies and we are not eating the right foods. I currently work at a fitness studio that aims to help older adults increase exercise during their weeks. Participants come in each day because they've been recommended by a doctor because they have really serious health issues, and exercise is one of the only things they can do to improve. These clients have either never exercised before or absolutely hate to work out. As they come in and continue to work out and see the results and the health benefits, they start to stay more. But two patterns I have really noticed are the sense of competitiveness they develop and the sense of community. Every time a client comes in, there's a giant whiteboard on the wall with everyone's names and the amount of times they've come in to exercise. When a person sees that there's 4 people above them that have come 2 more times than they have, that person's going to come 3 more times and continue the cycle of the friendly competition. Another thing I've noticed is the sense of community. I can't tell you how many times clients have come in and said to their friend that's working out in the same group, you know, I've had a really rough day at work and I really didn't want to come exercise today, but I knew you were coming, so if you can do it, I can do it. That sense of community is key for keeping people accountable to their health and feeling like they have a purpose in what they're doing. So I really started to think, what if I could take this sense of competition and community and combine it to create something bigger to really attack this issue on heart disease? This led me to develop the Healthy Hearts Challenge. This is the flyer that's going out to all older adults in Gilbert, Arizona to advertise for this challenge that is being put on with the Gilbert Community Center and their senior center. This challenge targets older adults in the city of Gilbert who don't know much about heart disease or don't necessarily engage in physical activity. The benefits of this program include education, formation of healthy habits, and the establishment of community support. Along with benefits come barriers. Some of the barriers that people may face when trying to decide if this challenge is for them is the past experiences with exercise they may have. If someone has a poor experience from 20 years ago, thinking of having to exercise may be really hard for them. Another barrier is time. If someone doesn't feel like they have the time because they already have a jam-packed, on-the-go schedule, it's going to be hard for them to want to commit to this challenge. Another barrier is a person's perceived value of the benefits of the Healthy Hearts Challenge. People if people are not educated on heart disease and the seriousness of how it can affect your life and your loved ones, they are not going to see the value in participating. They are not going to see their personal need for getting this opportunity. It is our job as health educators in the Gilbert Community Center to make these older adults see the value they will get out of this program. The Healthy Hearts Challenge consists of a 3-month period of a challenge between groups who engage in healthy behaviors to earn points. Groups will form by people in the same neighborhood or just in the same community, and the way they will get points is by engaging in healthy activities such as group fitness classes, personal training sessions, healthy cooking classes, online heart disease education quizzes, visiting with a physician, undergoing a health screening to assess their personal risk for heart disease, and meetings with health coaches on how they can really change their lives. At the end of 3 months, the team that earns the most points wins an all-inclusive wellness retreat to Sedona, Arizona to continue to put these healthy habits into practice. By the end of the year, through the Healthy Hearts Challenge, we hope to see a 25% increase in physical activity participation among the older adults in Gilbert, Arizona. We also hope to see a 10% decrease in heart disease in this community. Also, a major goal through this challenge is we want to see at the end at least 150 program participants leaving feeling confident in their knowledge of heart disease and things they can do to decrease their risk. The budget of the Healthy Hearts Challenge comes out to about $182,000. Divided up, that's about $600 per participant. I know that may seem like a lot at first, but when you compare it to the amount of money the United States spends on heart disease, that is barely a dent. The U.S. healthcare system spends over $199 billion on heart disease every single year. This Healthy Hearts Challenge gives older adults the opportunity to have access to healthcare professionals, healthcare services, community support, and valuable education that can change their lives. All of these services are given to them without the difficulties and headache of dealing with insurance costs. Overall, we want to change lives with this Healthy Hearts Challenge, and our mission is to increase the self-efficacy of older adults to maintain heart-healthy behaviors and increase their quality of life through community support and education. Our goal is to decrease the risk of cardiovascular disease in older adults in Gilbert, Arizona. Now take a minute. Just imagine a future where you do not have to even worry or think about not living long enough to watch your children and grandchildren grow up and live their life. Now is the time to take the first step and get educated on heart disease and how to change your life to avoid it. It is the time to take a step and learn how to live healthier, more fulfilling, and most importantly, happier lives. Thank you.